decreasing the odds for Navi, but increasing the odds for Rrq'S.
And the Kingdom are rejoicing after that loss. Now, if they win, they are a step closer to securing playoffs, and then it will be fully on Rrq'S and Navi's hands tomorrow. Andoryuuu, what was that though? 2 times. Was it tilt? Wait, he actually is clearing a bit slower, but he will be able to rotate faster, and the early fights definitely favor Navi.
2 members knocked up. That's going to be X-Borg not having shield king, receiving a lot of damage, and that will be first blood. Cars with the flicker finds the kill again, but Rendy finds the avenge. Wow, Albert, a picture of Albert. That's going to be the stun, that's going to be the damage, and Andoryuuu stunned up again. Swaylo finds the kill, that's going to be Cars next on the chopping block, but is
level. And both of the win conditions, oh no.
There's a flicker, Cars forced to use the flicker as well, but here comes Key. Falling Star Moon will be cancelled out, but Cars will be knocked up and Swaylo gets the kill. Navi looking for the avenge. That's going to be the knockup from Key. Forced to use the flicker, big stun. That's going to be Rendy again. Turtles, no casualty. Erlan though, now trying to get ganked. That's going to be Erlan in a very sticky situation. That's going to be kill for Rrq'S here under the turret. Andoryuuu tanks the damage. Swaylo comes in, trying to provide the damage as well. Rendy jumps in with the Raven Spider, forced Rrq'S here.
Actually is back up. Never mind then.
Rendy jumps in, looking for the initiation on towards Rrq'S here. Swaylo deals a lot of damage on towards Afro, but the turtle will fall for Andoryuuu. Afro will be the first one to fall. Andoryuuu tanking with the puissance. Take a look at Cars, trying to zone, trying to distract as well. Swaylo in the bush, looking for the burst. That's going to be the order of brilliance, while Cars is trying to deal with 3 members of
Focus on Decisive, and that's it. And he's on a flicker.
Let's see, that's going to be the Raging Sandstorm towards Swaylo. Take a look at the Lord. Andoryuuu finds the angle to take the retribution. Down goes Rendy, and they will apply more pressure. Take a look at Erlan here. Will be the target as Andoryuuu with the shield unity looks for a stun as Albert takes the orange buff. That's going to be a big knock-up on towards Key. First, that's going to be a knock-up on towards Key. Pulse below 50%. That's going to be a big knock-up on Shive. The positioning is terrible, and they're going to capitalize on it as Andoryuuu will be the target, and that's a flicker committed by Rendy. But in fact, it is actually Rendy taken down as well. That's going to be 3 members off the board. The coordination from the
Target there in Shive.
Well played, but also Shive, horrible positioning. Rrq'S here.
Oh, what?
He wants to follow
They
Shive.
want to take long team fights. They already got the win now. It's a siege for Evos.
Oh, this is very scary. If you're a Navi nation now, with the Lord finding the base in the mid lane, Evos applying pressure. Rrq'S pops the Crimson Beacon! K! 3-man knockup, and the damage is definitely there. Down goes Shive again. Afro and Andoryuuu will not be able to sustain, and ladies and gentlemen, Evos with 5 men on the offense will find game 1. Navi.
So, flicker down on Swaylo. That's big news. Afro.
That's a taunt, a good one, and Key will not be able to find the escape. First blood.
The tectonic charge or the wild charge is very telegraphed.
2v1. That's not fair. Andoryuuu will be bursted down. Cars will find the avenge though. That's going to be 1-for-1. Rendy looks for an escape.
At least, but Rrq'S recalled earlier.
Andoryuuu is now on the turtle. He and Rendy trying to distract, trying to buy time for Albert. There you go. That's going to be the connection on towards the retribution. AOG defensively. Do they really want to fight this? I don't think so. That's going to be the stun on towards Rendy in the back. That's going to be real word manipulation, a big one. Rrq'S trying to deal damage on towards the airline order of brilliance. Pass, but Swaylo will not be able to escape. It's a 1v1. That's a black shoes, a clutch one. And that's going to be Rrq'S practically solo killing Erlan in the river.
Man, Evos, that was, there's, I'm not sure what to say about that.
Hey, Navi capitalized, but also, yeah, very greedy from Evos, man. And it just shows in their lineup. This is why the E doesn't find a lot of success anymore. The fights do not just end after you put real-world manipulation down. It goes way longer than that. So, consecutive damage, and it's almost like Swaylo was forced on the E. That was so free for Andoryuuu. He was like, wait, this guy's... All right, I'm going to jump on him, and then Rrq'S gets free hits. Apro gets the... Oh,
in the mid lane. Black Shoes already popped 3 members. Oh, great flicker. Timing wise. The key has other ideas. That's going to be in the mid lane though. Suelo very low. Andoryuuu doesn't find the connection and will escort Suelo to...
So, yeah, it's not as bad as it should have been, but it's still bad. They don't have Flicker for Tectonic Charge, and Navi have the mid prio.
Yeah. Third objective coming towards Navi here. Alfred does not have the purple buff. Oh, he does have the purple buff. So Evos, do they want to fight it right now? Or maybe focus towards the objective? Key does not have the flicker, by the way.
Randy too early, but the wall charge! And the real world revelation. Take a look at Albert, looking for Rrq'S, finds the kill. That's gonna be 4v5, that's a stun though. Perfect timing on that taunt. Chive claims the kill! Chive claims a quick one, so there's no full lock. They're looking to jump Randy. Let's see, the damage is definitely enough to take Randy down. Now, let's see, Key isolated in front, but is able to sustain. Real world relation trying to provide cover. That's going to be the AOG towards the back. Afro finds the kill. 2 members off the board. And it does seem like Navi will find another kill on towards Erlan.
They want to just look for a fight. Drag this to themselves and look for a fight, yes.
Look at Key though.
Randy
no! He doesn't have
real
flicker.
revelation. Let's see the back. That's gonna be Suelo targeted. That's gonna be Suelo going down soon alongside Rrq'S. Both mid laners off the board. That's gonna be the knockup from the Lord, canceling the momentum. But good night, Erlan, as Navi finds the angle, and they will take the Lord. The tier 2. Let's see the siege though. The clear is definitely enough there. Evos, that's a stun. The shield unity connects on towards the Hilda. Will the damage be enough? No, it will with Chive hovering around.
Strike? No. He buys the War Axe. What did he? Is that boost? Yeah, he sold boost for it.
A big stun on towards Suelo. Chive receives the godlike. And Navi, they look for the collapse. They find the stun, and we will get the double. That's Navi now. Only 5 with 5. And Evos will defend with 3. Now Randy is up. The big wall charge. Erlan with the follow-up, but cancel with the stun. And ladies and gentlemen, the base is too exposed as Chive claims the legendary. And Navi will not go down without a fight. We will get to game 3.
Oh, yeah. This is a good fight for Evos.
Black Dragon form committed, trying to zone and also provide info on the whereabouts. College though still in the front line. That's going to be the turtle taken. Pure Dive doesn't land. That's going to be with the hard guard. Randy trying to get out, but Key is stuck and isolated. That's going to be first blood, unfortunately, for Afro.
Oh, this is risky, man.
Very Graceless use. Wall charge miss, but the damage is still there with the curtain call landing. No Andoryuuu here, and that's going to be Afro all alone. Rrq'S will not be able to deal enough damage to be a threat. That's got to be very cautious here. Key has the flicker as well, so very careful. Dragon form hardcore pop. Bravest fighter as well. That's gonna be Albert taking the last turtle. Afro revitalize, a lot of damage taken. Finds the connection on towards a 2-man stun with the tectonic charge. Down goes Andoryuuu and Chive, but the fight continues as Cars will be able to get back. They got the clear in the back. Albert finds an angle. Is this a mistake? Is this too greedy? They will focus on the turtle. That's going to be Albert here again, just applying more pressure. And after the purple buff take, they go for more. Cars taking a lot of damage with the hard guard in place. Albert secures it, and they tectonic charge online and available. That's going to be the barrier popped. They look for the siege in the mid lane. Black Dragon form combining with the hard guard. Finds a 3-man stun again, and they crumble. Oh, take a look at the turret damage though. Albert stuck trying to find him. Chive finds the double. Oh wow! Claims the triple, but that will be the shutdown.
Is Navi brave enough to contest or to do this?
Oh wait, what? Andoryuuu, what the heck? Jumps in! 2-man immobilization, but that's gonna be Albert with the hard guard towards the back.
There. We'll see. Lord is gonna come in from the top side. And Andoryuuu.
What? Fearless in the back? What the heck?
What are we?
Again! Huh? After he respawns, it will be a 5v4. That's gonna be Cars stun. That's gonna be Cars trying to hold off the stun towards Ukir. Take a look at the Lord touching the base of Navi. He is just unstoppable on this Rrq'S, finding set after set. That's gonna be Afro dodging with the sidestep. Cars holding on. That's gonna be Randy though, taken down. Take a look at the main base. That's Erlon taken down. Suelo looks for the cheeky and Evos. They will find the victory in this series, decreasing the odds for Navi, but increasing the odds for Rrq'S.
Navi, their fate is on someone else's hands at this point.
And the Kingdom are rejoicing after that loss. Now, if they win, they are a step closer to securing playoffs, and then it will be fully on Rrq'S and Navi's hands tomorrow.